Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Skyrim, continuing the Thu'um Master guide. This is part 2, grabbing shouts 6 through 10. We're going to start off from Wilhelm. We're going to go down to the North Wind Mine. This is a small transition tunnel that will lead us to the North Wind Summit, where a dragon awaits us. And after some dragon killing, you want to grab the word off of the wall. And that is the first part of the Aura Whisper shout. Second part, from Markarth, we are going to head down here to Volthoom. You're going to have a little dungeon crawling quest, nothing too big, with an end boss as always. But once again, in the end boss's treasure room should be another word wall. From Morthal, we're going to head to the very similar sounding Volan Rood. Once again, we have a dude here who is a ghost and who is really tough. I recommend bringing in set of arrows in here as well as a pretty good bow. I use an elven bow of lethargy, which makes the dudes slower, which helps out. And that is it for Aura Whisper. Moving on from Falkreath, you want to head to the Bone Chill Passage, another transition dungeon, which will lead us to another dragon lair. And this one will be this guy, and he is once again easily defeated. And grab the word off of the wall. This is the first part of the Animal Allegiance shouts. From Iverstead, we're going to head down to Angar Vunde, I guess. Once again, another little dungeon quest with another word wall as our reward. A lot of that in Skyrim. Anyways, from Whiterun, we are going to go to Jorviskar. The last part of this shout requires you to do the Companion's side quest. So the reason we're going here is to start the chain of quests. Basically, each of these do have an achievement to finish all of the quests. I believe there's 3 for every guild, and this is the Companions Guild, basically like the Fighters Guild from Oblivion. Anyways, you want to join, you should get an achievement for actually joining, so there's a bonus achievement for you. And eventually it should lead you to this dungeon, which is Isogmar's Tomb. It's basically the last mission of the guild quest, which is called Glory of the Dead, which you should get another achievement for beating. Once you beat it, instead of going out the main door, this door to the left of that statue from the beginning should open up, allowing you to go up here and find another word wall and get the last piece of the Animal Allegiance word shout thing. Anyways, from Whiterun, we're going to head over to High Throgar. This is part of the main storyline and probably the easiest complete shout to get. The monk dudes will give you all 3 of the Clear Skies shout to clear the path to meet a dragon for the next shout. And once you get all 3, we are going to head up to the Throat of the World. You need the Clear Skies shout to go up here and meet this dragon. You do not fight him. He's a friendly dragon who will actually give you the first part of the next shout, which is Fire Breath. And this one's pretty cool. And that is part of the main story. Can't miss it. And continuing on, the other parts of Fire Breath are found in the Sunderstone Gorge. This is part 2. Another little dungeon crawl here. Pretty easy stuff, but the word is up there. There's Fire Breath part 2. Moving on to part 3 from Morthal, you want to head down to the Dustman's Cairn. Once again, another little dungeon crawl with a word at the end as our reward, which is pretty cool. Next, from Markarth, we're going to head to Hagrock Rebouts. You're going to have a dungeon crawl, which will lead you to the Dead Crone Rock. You're going to fight some dudes up here, and at the end will be another word wall. And this is the first part of the Dismay shout. From Riften, we're going to head down. This is another dragon lair. It's called the Lost Tongue Overlook, and this dragon is up here. He's actually not that bad of a hike, so it's good for us. And there's part 2 of Dismay. Part 3 from Morthal, we're going to head down to the Labyrinthian, and you want to head to the circular area, and we're trying to find the maze. And the way I find it, as I go to the circle area, face the cobblestone stairs and then take a left, and it's right here. It took me a good half an hour or so to find this, because it is a big place. And this is a maze. Now, normally you'd have to go through the maze, but, you know, we're going to take a little shortcut and go around. And there's nothing stopping us from getting the shout. And this is the last one for this video. That's all there is for this part. Don't forget to check back soon for more.